Dr. Hillary from Rangeline Chiropractic. I'm here with Kristen. We are going to talk about yoga and do some yoga poses. So I'm going to let Kristen tell you guys all about her.
Hi everybody, I'm Kristen Wedding. I am the owner of Viana Wellness and Yoga, where I'm a yoga teacher and wellness coach. I focus on helping overachieving women who are stressed get out of overwhelm and be energized again. So one of the things I promote is doing yoga because it really helps. So I developed this practice today to help boost our energy and stretch through any areas that we're holding tension, which is usually our necks, back, shoulders, and hips. And this is a practice you guys can do anywhere. In your office, you don't need yoga clothes, you don't need anything special, any equipment. A chair is kind of nice, actually. So we'll get started here. First by, if you can, take off your shoes. That is one nice thing. Just getting yourself connected to the ground again, spreading out the toes.
Depending on where you work, too.
Yes. Hide behind your desk. You can do that. Yeah. Close the door. So spreading the toes out. The shoulders are falling down your back and the palms face forward. We find our mountain pose here. And how many of you notice that you're just breathing into your chest? That's a lot of our reaction. So what we want to do to get out of this state and get back to a more natural state of breathing and help decrease our stress is practice some deep diaphragmatic breathing. So we're breathing into our belly here, letting the belly float forward and pull back towards the spine. Beautiful. Breathing in and out through the nose here. Maybe even placing one hand on the belly and one on the chest. You'll notice on the inhales, the belly lifts the hand. On the exhales, the hand draws back towards the spine. And this is a great tool you can use anytime. You don't have to place your hands on your belly in a meeting, but can help compose you. When you're driving, anytime.
Again, don't put your
don't
hands
close
on
your eyes.
And don't put your hands on your belly while you're driving.
Yes. Just practice the breathing. And we'll release our hands. And from here, our arms will swim up overhead. And then we'll take them to our side, over to our back. Our hands will find our sacrum and we'll lift through the chest. Gazing up. Keeping the belly in. Opening up to the top part of the chest. Freeing up through our shoulders. We spend so much time rounding our chest that this can feel good. And exhaling to come back to standing. Now let's move towards loosening up our neck. I'm sure if you're like me, that's where you get tight. So we'll start by just gazing left and right. Opening up gently here. Not taking it too far. And we'll meet back in neutral and start to drop your left ear towards your left shoulder or your right ear.
I had to think about which one was left again.
We'll just start with the left.
Okay.
Breathing here. And you can start to move your chin, either gazing down or lifting it up towards the sky. You'll notice that if your chin lifts, you'll feel it in the front of your neck. Going down, it's across the back of your neck. Just pause there and breathe when you find that spot. Inhale our head up, and exhale, we'll drop our chin towards our chest, pulling our chin in and back. Finding length in the back of your neck. And then we'll drop our, doing yoga at work, this is what happens. Drop the opposite ear towards your shoulder. Stretching out to the left side, playing with your chin again. Seeing which where it gets through that jaw is what I like. And then again, we'll let our chin fall towards our chest. Inhale our head back up to neutral. From here, let's extend our arms wide. So, and then crossing one arm on top of the next, like you're hugging yourself, reaching towards your shoulder blades, finding space here. Okay. Breathing. And then we'll start to let the backs of our palms float together. You can lift your arms up, moving your hands farther, closer to your forehead. Just open up through the back again, finding some opening there. And then pulling the top arm overhead. And stretch out through the tricep.
Mm-hmm. It does feel good.
And let's bring that arm across our chest. Dropping through this shoulder. It's going to want to come up by your ear. And releasing here. And we're going to take it on the other side. So extending again through our arms.
I was like, what you
And then taking the other arm on top. We're going to give ourselves a little hug here.
We're going this way.
Hug first.
Hug first.
Great. It doesn't really matter. It just makes the flow a little easier when you lift the backs of your palms together.
Mm-hmm.
And I love this one because that tension right there really gets.
It does feel good right there, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then reaching up and over. Tricep extension. And we'll pull the arm across our body. Again, dropping through the shoulder.
Not attached to my ear this time.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
beautiful. And exhale, release here. So let's breathe our in, arms up overhead, interlacing our fingers, and start to crescent over towards the left, towards the right.
Or to my right. I never claimed to be good with left and right.
It doesn't matter, both sides. And from here, you really want to put weight into the opposite foot. So your left foot.
Yes.
Inhaling up and exhaling, crescenting to the opposite side. And here I love how Hillary has her shoulder pulled back because a lot of times people want to like let it fall forward. What we really want is some opening through our ribs or a side waist. Inhaling, coming up, and exhaling, releasing our hands. So now we're going to move into our hips and hamstrings, go back a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Get on to the next phase. So inhaling our arms up, and exhaling our hands will find our hips, and then we're going to hinge forward into a forward fold. Yes, the crown of our head is reaching towards the earth. And from here, imagine someone is pulling up on your tailbone. So instead of trying to just press your chest towards your thighs, you're really trying to lift here and let the chest naturally fall forward. This will give you length in the spine, help not so you're just folding over, rounding your back. And forward folds are great for letting the blood flow to our brains, promoting energy, can help with our mood, and really stretching out through the low back and hamstrings. And then we'll come back towards standing. Back up. Beautiful.
Okay.
No yoga practice would be complete without some balance work.
Yes.
So let's take a tree pose.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is ground through one foot. I'm going to choose my right leg and start to take weight out of my left foot. Your foot can be on the earth, on your calf, or up on your thigh. And here, a trick for balancing is to press your thigh into your foot and your foot into your thigh. Or calf. Your hands can stay here or you can grow tall. One thing that will help you keep your balance is finding a point on the floor that's not moving and just gazing softly at it.
I'm trying not to laugh.
Laughing doesn't help, no. And exhaling will come out of this, shake it out, and taking it on the opposite side. You'll notice probably that the two sides are different. Just little imbalances here. One leg will be stronger. It's okay if your leg shakes. Means it's getting stronger. It's good. It's compensating, just like in nature.
My feet are going, what are we doing? Why are we doing this right now? This isn't my normal routine.
And this is great because it really, balancing pose help us stay in that present moment. Your mind doesn't have the ability to wander as easily. So that can help with some of the overwhelming, stressful thoughts that might be going on. And exhaling, coming out of this. So what we're going to do next is take a down dog at the wall. I won't make you get on your floor in your office, but you can come over to the wall or a desk or chair, grabbing on your hands, press actively into it, and begin to walk your hips out as your chest sinks towards the floor. It's like moving towards your thighs.
Belly's pulling in. Breathing here, opening through the chest and shoulders and hamstrings. Beautiful. And start to walk back up. We'll come out of this. And now it's time to take a seat. We're going to do some hip openers. And this
Great
is great
things
to do
for
at
work,
your desk.
huh?
Yes.
I know most of my patients are desk workers, so
Yes.
show us what to do, Kristen.
Whole practice is great for sitting at a desk all day. Or for to counteract that, I should say. So you're sitting great, your posture's nice, and what you're going to do is cross one ankle over the opposite knee. So this is a seated pigeon. And a couple things to keep an eye out for is that your ankle is under your knee and that both feet are flexed, especially this top one. And so this may be enough stretch here in your hip. If you need a little bit more, you can start to wave forward, folding forward over it, and releasing any tension in your neck. It's great. And staying here for, a good 10 breaths is nice. We won't do all of that now, but really giving yourself a chance to release through the hip. And then we'll take it on the opposite side. Great. Again, lifting up and then starting to fold forward. And you may notice again that one hip has a little more mobility than the other one. Totally normal. Beautiful.
That's so great.
And coming back up. Yeah, that's one of my favorites. Okay, and then we're going to end our practice with a twist and a little seated shavasana. So what we're going to do is raise our arms up overhead and then allow them to float towards whatever side you're going to twist towards, this way. And the back hand can grab onto the base of the chair with the back part, and the top hand sort of circles around the hip. From here, we want to feel like we're wringing out a dish towel, sort of moving from the spot, the navel center, all the way to the crown of the head. You may even twist to gaze over your back shoulder, just like Hillary's doing here. Inhaling deeply and exhaling through your mouth will give you a little more space. It also helps you release tension. Taking that as many times as you want.
I was telling Kristen that reminds me of how I do to the kids when they're not listening to me, and I go, so that's
a good reaction.
The breath she's looking for on this one.
Annoying with your kid's breath. And then we'll take this on the opposite side. It's the new term. Twisting over, gazing over the back shoulder. Lovely. And again, we want to let the twist start from sort of the belly. We don't want it, if you have any low back pain, that, trying to stay out of that. Beautiful. And we'll inhale our arms up and exhaling them down through center. And then spend a few minutes in Shavasana here, letting the palms find, the backs of your palms find your thighs. Your shoulders will come down your back. Close your eyes for a few minutes and just release any control over your breath. Try to let any thoughts that are going through your mind float away. I guarantee you they'll still be there for you if you need them. And you can stay here as long as you like, and then you're done.
Kristen, tell us how often we should be doing this or how long we're holding the breaths for.
Great. So you can really do this as many times a day as you like, and you don't need to do the whole practice. If you're noticing tension in one area, just sort of picking those postures. I really like holding the postures 5 to 10 deep breaths.
Okay.
We did it a little faster in this video, but really letting yourself sink into that. Doing this a couple times a day would be great, but really just anytime you're feeling tense, even just taking the belly breathing we did at the beginning of the practice can help.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks so much, Kristen.
Thank you.
I hope that you guys enjoy this.